highest stakes ever in Smash Brothers. As E said, Doom and DM are going to take over at this point. They're just validating some things. I just don't want to leave you. DM giving Nairo some. The whole crowd, if you can see them, we're giving Nairo energy so we can give him the spirit bomb. But
you know what time it is?
What time is it? Well, I know Doom's coming. I didn't want to leave everybody hanging.
That's kind of a very strange plan.
All right. I'm going to get up. Have a great rest of the tournament, guys. Thank you for watching. And enjoy the game. See you later.
I'm on the right side. We're already into it. Nairo's already getting good. I'm excited. I couldn't be more excited.
I am beyond excited.
Now, again, unbiased commentary. Otori has proven to be one of the best players in the world.
People have compared his skill level to Mewtwo King's.
And I absolutely love his playstyle. But, I mean, it's Japan versus America. Nairo, I mean, I've trained with him. I've played with him for years now. It's hard to say. I mean, unbiasedly as I can, I mean, I'm still going to root for Nairo.
I won't commentate for Nairo, but I will certainly root for him. This is pretty much dead even. Wow.
Now, during the last few weeks, of course, Apex prediction blogs have popped up. You know, where are your top 8? Tell us who your top 8 are going to be. Tell us who you think is going to be, you know, the top places of the tournament. There's a lot of Mr. R. There's a lot of Leon. And there's, you know, but Otori.
Not expected.
Neotono we expected, but Nairo.
Nairo.
Dark horse, the black sheep.
The blackest of sheep. Nairo is over here. I just can't believe that a 15-year-old kid has come so far in the biggest, most hyped Smash tournament of all time.
400 players.
He's going quite literally dead even with the best Meta Knight in Japan.
He's occupying Meta Knight. He is the 1%.
They are among the less than 1% of players to make it this far.
0.75% left, which is extremely impressive in and of itself. But I mean, I can't even begin to fathom what we're going to see throughout this tournament.
Both players definitely at kill percents right now. Oh, nice. Countering Nairo's aggressive edge guarding plan. We saw against Kakera, Nairo opted to stay on the stage instead of going out there and trying to edge guard him. Maybe he's going to change his plans. He's taking the first stock anyway. Standing on the stage while Otori was off of it. Definitely he's paying off.
I think Otori is me if I was as good as he is.
Yeah.
My play style, my gimmicks, like he plays that style, and I'm so excited to see a player take the style that I've dreamed of since the beginning of Smash, or Brawl really, and make it viable, because Lord knows I did not.
No, not since July 08.
Can't even remember that far.
Wow, these two players are just so potent off the stage. Against Meta Knight, regardless of what character you are, it's always a struggle to get back on. And both of them are doing a great job of preventing the other player from doing it. Otori in a bad position here. Nairo able to return to the ground and refresh his jumps at any time he wants to.
You know, there's been a lot of planking and off the ledge game from the Japanese, and I really didn't think we were going to see as much as we have, but they do it in a way that doesn't make me want to like strangle them.
Right. It's like, oh, they might come up soon, as opposed to, oh, Mewtwo King's doing it. He'll never be back.
Well, he apparently was back because he lost to Rob.
Yes, he did. Another character with fantastic ledge grab or ledge game. This match is consistently dead even at all times.
Wow.
There is seriously never a moment at which either player is noticeably ahead of the other.
But Otori did take the first stock, and as of right now, it looks like he might get the second one as well, but Nairo's going to have a chance. Same situation.
Oh, excellent shuttle loop.
Switches it up.
The level of precision you have to hit that move through Tornado. The level of precision in order to hit shuttle loop through tornado is through the roof. Nice recovery from Nairo. Gets punished anyway, probably trying to go for the ledge.
Surprised we didn't see an up throw there.
I don't think it would have killed him.
Killed no, but positional advantage.
Right. Oh, nice, reading those glides. The only time I've seen Nairo use Tornado consistently throughout any of his matches. Oh, wow, these combos.
The K-Sizzle combo.
The Quezada House combo.
K-Sizzle is actually Nairo's older brother, and he invented the back air to anything combo. And it's good to see him use it in tournament.
And you can't see him on camera, but K-Sizzle is right next to Nairo. He is his coach for this set. Rayan is going to be Otori's coach.
I would really like to see more play out of K-Sizzle. He's a genius player.
He's absolutely. In any game he touches, he is a complete
He just
genius.
doesn't want to put the work in.
And
which is good. It's good he has such a genius brother.
Yes, his brother, well, Nairo himself is definitely a video game prodigy. Any game this kid touches, he instantly becomes a high-level player of it. He's recently been speedrunning Ocarina of Time. I don't know who saw that coming, but he's certainly amazing at anything he touches. Brawl is definitely no exception, making it to winners finals in the hardest tournament ever.
Winners finals to me couldn't be more exciting just because we have a 15-year-old player from New Jersey who barely even understood the game when he started playing it, and we have one of the dark horses or black sheep from the Japanese coming over here. I mean, we expected Neotona to make money, we expected Rain, we expected Brood, but there wasn't a lot of talk of Otori and Conqueror, the prodigy brothers from Japan.
Yeah, these two are fantastic. All right, Nairo takes game one.
Unbelievable. Jumps up to the crowd, gets very excited. All right, so we're definitely gonna see a ban of either Frigate or Delfino. I would definitely put money on it.
Anything that's not a neutral, I'm gonna expect Otori to ban.
Definitely.
As I've said a few times before, the Japanese only play with 3 stages legal at their tournaments. They play with Final Destination, Smashville, and Battlefield. So, you know, the ability for Nairo, if he does drop a game, to counterpick such a stage is really going to be outside of their comfort zone.
Well, there are a lot of counterpick stages. I mean, we still have a slew of stages to come from. And if he bans one, you're going to probably wind up going to the other in this space. Luckily, for them at least, we have banned Rainbow Cruise and Brintstar due to a ton of
complaints from all across the board.
And different opinions, and I mean, there's been a lot. So
it's been very well received. I don't think anyone has actually complained about the removal of those 2 stages. All right,
I miss
Captain
Rainbow
of the
Cruise.
boat, Captain DM Brandon of the SS DM Brandon.
I know, I signed the rights over to Vinny. I got bodied. Game two.
Game 2 on Smashville. Otori's counterpick.
Oh, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Right, of course.
Right. You know, Smashville, just a stage that pretty much every Brawl player feels very comfortable on. Maybe Otori felt too threatened by the juggling advantage that the platforms gave Nairo in Game 1. And so far, this counterpick has paid off for him.
It's definitely proving to be fruitful.
I am the fruitful counterpick.
We're going to do that again? I'm pumped now.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Otori's platform pressure is really something else.
Oh, that could have been a stock there. Just wasn't quite on the pickup.
Yeah, just, you know, those tournament nerves. It's difficult to punish things that you don't expect like that.
And these 2 players definitely don't know each other's styles.
No, not at all.
If there's any 2 players in the venue that could never figure out each other's styles within the first game, I think it'd be these 2. Or False, but he didn't make it out of Fools.
Oh, False is awesome. No, he made it on Fools.
Oh, did he?
He beat Sword Garden Hunger.
Oh, unbelievable.
Yeah. So Otori just maintaining a 150% lead. That's going to be a stock. Regardless of DI, that is death. Especially with a platform to assist him. Oh, is Nairo going to make something happen? No, not quite. Oh, Nairo, notorious for his amazing glides. Notorious. Wow, Otori with a full stock advantage.
A lot of American players, especially in Brawl, when they lose the first game, they get really screwed. Like, just in the head, they're not paying attention, they're making bad mistakes.
Lose motivation.
In this, it seems like the Japanese get better.
Yes,
they're like Saiyans.
Either they download you, or they, you know, they'll get extra motivated. They know they have to make up for something that they are behind in.
And he's doing just that with almost an entire stock lead at
Wow. Right now I hope Nairo's is saying, otherwise that Spirit Bomb we channeled would have been for naught. Oh, wow. Fantastic neutral air from Otori. He knew to move forward to avoid Nairo's falling back air, but Nairo doesn't care. Takes another stock right off of him.
Catching his breath. I love the use of
down
down
B.
B. I actually beat Nairo's older brother, K-Sizzle, with that kind of movement with down B, and I love to see Otori using it because it's so underutilized.
Yeah, I was playing quite a few people today, and they commented on my use of down B, and Otori is using it even better than I could hope to.
Yeah.
What he did was from the platform, he did the down B teleport, and he was still invincible at the end of it. And you know, a lot of people will see the down B and be like, "Oh, that's unfortunate," in SD. But a lot of people will see the end of the down B and rush in for a punish, but you're still invincible by the time that's over.
Indeed. Now, not quite as badly as Music King, but Nairo, when he SDs, it really affects him.
Oh my God!
But he's gonna get hyped. He is
Just
definitely
like
gonna get
that,
hyped.
Nairo is very close to making this an even game. Once again, all those glides, but Otori reacting faster than anyone else I've ever seen.
The crowd is going crazy. The USA A chant is going on.
Oh, and just like that, it is so close to even.
How did this happen?
A footstool. Oh, those juggles. Otori is so good at creating traps for when you land or if you decide to stay in the air. One of Meta Knight's finest strengths, and Japan is not afraid to take full advantage of that. Excellent dash dance by Nairo. Gets a grab, couldn't make anything out of. Oh man.
Dash dancing in this game, again, is very underutilized.
Absolutely.
More players need to use it. I mean, Alucard loves dash dancing so much that he activated Jill's level 3 in the Ultimate Marvel Finals, Mad Beast, just so he could dash dance in the corner by himself.
Yep.
That's going to be
that's
game
gonna 2. All right, even set count. Each player needs to win 2 more matches to make it to grand finals of the absolute hardest tournament we've ever seen.
400 players
400.
from around the world. I mean,
400.
And it's not like, you know, a lot of tournaments get a lot of players, and it's made up, you know, a lot of people, locals, people who are just entering the tournament scene. This is not that kind of tournament.
79 international players entered Brawl. Or entered the event in total.
It was 55 total for Brawl. 55 people
international players.
got visas to come here and bop America.
55 people got really expensive plane tickets, really expensive hotel fares. The amount of dedication any international player
I don't have that
has to
amount of
have.
dedication.
Any international player has to have a ridiculous amount of dedication just to even make it here. And to end up in winners finals, you have to have a certain degree of dedication to the game itself. And Otori is certainly proving that he has that.
So last year we had 6 Japanese players. Right?
6.
One of them in top 3. This time we have
This time
12
we have 12
Japanese players. 2 of them in the top 3. This is how math works, which means next year we can expect either 24 or 18, and then they're just to win
all of
everything.
the top 3. Yeah.
They're just going to win all of our money again.
Also, Otori and his brother Kakera are waiting in grand finals for Brawl doubles. Losers in grand finals will occur after the singles bracket is finished.
Now on the player cams, on your right, all the way to your right, you're going to see Otori. To his left, you're going to see one of last year's favorites to win, Rain, Falco player. Didn't quite make it as far as his brethren, but he's doing a pretty good job. And right now the spotlight is on Otori. We're going to see if he can manage to take a win on game 3. Especially over such a talented player like Nairo. I mean, 15 years old, playing the best character in the game. And when you play the best character in the game, that means everyone knows the matchup. Like, everyone says, oh, Wesker's broken. But I mean, I'm not very good with Wesker and Marvel. I know I'll get more wins with Arthur because no one knows what they're doing. But in this case, every single person knows every inch of the Meta Knight matchup, front and back.
Yeah, this is the most practiced matchup worldwide.
I think in any game, besides maybe StarCraft, because there's only like 3 teams. But races.
Oh, going for the extra risky aerial B punish. That would have probably sent Otori to an early grave. Oh, using the windmill, taking advantage of Japan's lack of knowledge of the stage. But they do have some tricks up their sleeve. Tech to footstool. Up throw, up B.
Oh my
God.
What is happening?
I believe we switched the game to pinball. And Nairo,
Also, for those of you who don't really follow, that windmill obviously has solid walls. You always want to be under the windmill if you have if you have higher percent. That means it's hard for you to be killed.
die.
But it's also making your opponent at low percent very easy to combo.
your opponent at any percent very easy to combo.
Yeah. As we just saw.
Yeah. Nairo making up for his loss in game. Oh, never mind.
Disrespectful. That was the K-Sizzle combo.
It was.
Ooh. His own brother's combo used against him.
I feel like I've read that before quite a few times.
Yeah, I mean, we all use it all the time, but...
No, I mean the general idea.
Oh. Nairo's getting very greedy.
Still quite the close game, only about 35% between the players. Nairo playing way more defensive than I've ever seen him. He's actually walking away from the opponent.
I don't like it. This is not why I love him. He's one of my favorite players because he is blindly rushes.
Oh, it's certainly not blind.
That's fair enough. Nairo shares my vision of the best defense is a dead opponent.
Yes. Any time spent blocking could be spent attacking.
You already know.
And this clearly is paying off because he now has over 50% on Otori. Oh, and he's taking the second stock. It's looking like this is going to go in Nairo's favor.
I did not like the DI from Otori. It's very uncharacteristic.
DI is mostly a matter of reacting in time. And, you know, that up B there, that was a little bit unorthodox. Another thing that Nairo is known for is unorthodox style of play.
What I'm rather surprised about is his choice of coach. I mean, Nairo chose his brother, yet Otori did not choose his brother Kakura, instead choosing Rain.
Yeah, definitely very interesting. Despite Rain being surpassed by a couple players in Japan, he's still hailed as one of their geniuses. Oh my God. Nairo's bringing this guy from 0 to 60 faster than a Porsche.
That was a pretty good analogy. I'll give it to you.
Very dominant stock from Nairo.
This is going to be a reset here.
Yep, we're just going to wait this one out. Neither player has the guts to go in. Understandably so. Meta Knight's anti-air.
You do not want to be
ridiculous.
You never want to be above Meta Knight. Ever, no. ever. Do not want to be above Meta Knight. That is how you die.
Unfortunately, Meta Knight can't teleport through the tree. That would be kind of awesome. Can't.
Oh, can't. I thought you said Ken. I'm like, I've been in this scene for 4 years. I'm like, are you kidding me? Otori's getting a little greedy with these kill moves. I think he's fiending a little bit too early.
Both players exhibiting some amazing poking. Wow, excellent punish from Nairo. The most I've seen Nairo use Tornado. He's known for not using it a lot in his matches, but he uses it almost exclusively when he reads a glide.
Finally, the chain grab. We haven't seen them all day.
No, Otori did it last match.
Oh, good. It's so powerful.
Nairo is just racking up all this damage. Even if he does lose his second stock, he has such an advantage. Excellent grab. He knows Otori's looking for the kill moves. He's scared of dying. He's going to put up his shield.
Now, that's a habit of a lot of players, including top players.
It's rock, paper, scissors 101.
When you're looking for kill moves, you're not looking for grabs enough. Nairo almost had a kill there, or at least maybe a kill, because he almost got sent to the stage, but proper DI sent Otori to safety.
Again, we're going to see this.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no, we're not. Otori.
I think he's scared now. He's going to back off. Don't hit the beehive. Do not poke the bear.
Oh, wow.
No, sir.
One of the times he's poking the bear and paying off very greatly. All right.
Otori's reward was not in his favor. But it worked out. I mean, sometimes you got to go all in.
Wow, Nairo just coming down with an extremely telegraphed kill move. Can't be fishing like that. Wow, excellent DI from Otori. He loves that glide back to the stage. Got him in the juggle. This is a crucial time for Nairo to avoid getting greedy. Can't be throwing those down smashes out so recklessly. Although it starts up extremely fast, Meta Knight's down smash has a good deal of end lag and it's very punishable, especially on whiff.
Nairo is fiending.
Oh, excellent.
He gets it. Game 2 goes to Nairo.
Game 3 goes to Nairo.
Oh, sorry. Well, second win
Cool.
goes to Nairo.
We've worked for 45 hours. We can't count.
I couldn't count before that, to be fair. Behind us, we have EE, one of our fellow commentators, saying that he called this a month ago. I mean, I'm not going to call him a liar. Casey-Sol, for the first time in his life, doesn't have anything to say.
He looks extremely pensive. This is definitely the most intense I've seen him thinking for a long time. He's just sitting there. You know,
when you're 15 years old, you don't got a lot of going. I mean, school, up school, home, TV, bed. This is probably the most important minute of this kid's life.
Absolutely.
And, you know, I'm glad that I could be here to experience it.
Oh,
that was just...
that was hilarious.
Come on, Otori.
Otori was looking for something so he could get up.
Stop sleeping on us, please. We're not that bad. That's going to be a punish.
Oh, no, it's not.
Nairo is just very anxious now.
Oh, wow. Trying to be tricky with the last-minute raising tornado to avoid punishment.
Guys, everyone in the venue is raising their hands.
Oh, Nairo.
Giving his energy to Nairo.
We're giving the Spirit Bomb energy. Nairo is evening this up, but not quickly enough. Oh, Otori is just so crafty with these platform drops.
We believe in Nairo.
Otori is just throwing these mid-screen shuttle loops out and dropping through with an air dodge, completely unpunishable. Something we don't see American Meta Knights do a lot. Excellent grab. Glide attack is such a risky move to throw out like that. Otori's been gliding back to the stage a lot.
You know, that's probably a bad habit in Japan. I mean, we have a lot of anti-glide technology. I mean, a lot of even underutilized glide technology, like my side beam.
Especially our state of New Jersey. Nairo is the glide master.
It's true. Yeah, we don't allow that to happen a lot. Oh,
excellent up B, and
somehow he's
just like that. The match is finally in Nairo's favor.
Little bit too high.
Almost suffering a death. Oh, trying to follow that back air, but Otori knows it's coming and just forward tilt safely. Wow, Nairo is copying Otori's moves.
That's going to be
just ends him with an up B. All right, Nairo is 2 stocks away from grand finals.
Everyone's excited. I'm trying to be unbiased here, but I mean, it's America.
I mean, we got to do what we got to do. Oh, risky up B. He's not going to fall for that glide.
I didn't see the reward in this situation.
Ooh.
He's going to hold that one.
It's those tournament nerves, man. Nairo with a very slight percent advantage. Despite how slight it is, Otori does still have to approach. And Sakurai not showing any home country bias.
Everyone on the stream that's not a Smash player, we're sorry for that one. There's a 1% chance that you're going to trip when you start a dash, and sometimes it's just not in a good situation. Rain looking on anxiously. I think that's the most emotion that Rain has exhibited since I've seen him in the last 2 years.
Casey-Sol very focused, very on edge. Oh, wow. He wants nothing more than his brother to take this tournament home.
You know, a lot of brothers have like sibling rivalry where they try to one-up each other.
Certainly do. A little bit.
In this case, he is so excited for his brother.
Absolutely.
And he always trains his brother as hard as possible, and he wants his brother to win all the time, even if he has to lose. There's always going to be a rivalry, but I mean,
There comes a certain time where, you got to put the petty stuff aside. There's something much larger than sibling rivalry at risk.
Slow glides. Welcome to New Jersey, buddy.
Oh, wow. Excellent punishes from Nairo.
I have seen the Jersey Devil.
There's 4 minutes left on the clock. Otori has quite a bit of time to approach, but he has a large deficit. Nairo is adapting such a patient style this game. This is so uncharacteristic, but it's working out really well for him. Oh, Otori shifting the momentum.
Otori just never is phased.
Yeah. Oh, Nairo looking for those kill moves, and Otori knows it.
Oh, glided a little bit too close.
Even once again.
A lot of damage.
Nairo knows Otori's looking for glides too. Oh, a sloppy glide landing, very rare from the Japanese.
Up here at his shield, almost takes him out.
Oh,
that's a Nairo.
That's
good.
a stock.
Nairo.
Nairo is one stock from Grand Finals. It is not going to be an easy stock because he is very close to death himself. Wow. Now Nairo knows Otori's going to be looking for two things. Oh, one of them was that. The other was grabs to counter the expected kill moves. Rock, paper, scissors is awesome. Otori knowing that he can't glide at Nairo on the stage. Oh, a drill rush. Tech error. Oh, man.
These guys are really fiending here. They're just trying to build as much damage as possible.
Otori fighting for his tournament life, and Nairo fighting to bring it all home. Or at least be that huge step closer home. Oh, he had the read, but he timed it wrong. Those tournament nerves coming into play once again. And understandably so. This is the highest stakes match either of these players have probably ever been in their entire lives.
I think most, I'd say 99.9% of gamers
will ever see. Otori has reclaimed the lead, and oh, man.
That was almost the end of it.
They are the 0.01% right now.
All right.
And now Nairo is the 100%.
That was terrible. Trouble here. That's going to be game 4.
That's game 4.
Nairo is so close. I really hope this doesn't affect him. I really want to see him at his best.
Now Otori's riding the momentum wave. This is game 5 of Winners Finals. This is an occasion for which you should be excited. If you don't play Brawl, if you don't even play video games, if you're watching this, this is something.
2 people are giving their all for the thing that they love. This is, why people live.
This is the Super Bowl of Smash. And by the way, guys, if you're watching this, that doesn't mean all your friends know about it. This is really something remarkable. This is something you can enjoy even if you don't follow competitive Brawl. Please spread the link to the stream. Let others share in your enjoyment.
Twitch.tv/8wayrun. You're already there.
Plug it on Facebook. Plug it on Twitter.
And make sure
all
you're
is
hitting
Brawl,
follow.
Smashboards, Show Ryukin, anything. Please just hit follow. Spread the word.
This is your away message on AIM. Who still uses AIM?
We do.
Yeah, we do.
Almost with the pick though, chat. All right, Frigate Orpheon, a stage banned by many of the Japanese players.
I think most of the Japanese players banned this stage. And I'm excited because this will be the first true counter pick stage that we've seen in this set.
Yeah, we have seen neutrals and Pokemon Stadium 1.
Which is arguably a neutral.
Yeah. The closest thing you can get.
Otori seems like he knows what he's doing, though.
Yeah, despite being out of his element, he's Oh, excellent combos from Nairo.
Down tilt lock.
Too fast. You got to time that. It can't just be mashed.
Uh-oh, wasted the glide in the wrong direction. Nairo unable to punish, though.
His lack of an edge. Oh, Otori does not care.
Otori is playing very dangerously.
Yes, but it's paying off. Nairo is obviously a little bit on edge here. He might be overwhelmed by Otori's aggression. A switch up from his rather balanced style of play earlier.
2 trades in a row. Very rare in Smash.
Oh!
Good DI by Nairo stops him from getting tagged by the back end of that
Man
down
has
smash.
tasted his own medicine before. Oh, that was his last jump. Excellent
Forward air
recovery by
stops the shuttle
Nairo.
loop.
Yeah, before it stops it before it even comes out.
Nairo somehow has taken the lead for stock.
Oh,
Bad
oh
DI.
no, and Otori takes it. Both
Otori
players
has made a very strong comeback this set.
Yeah, after being down 2-1,
Comes the
one
stage
stock
flip.
away from being sent to losers bracket. Nairo's fishing for those kills. Oh, very creative. Excellent job.
I am very impressed.
Nairo is one hit away from making this lead up.
Another flip so soon. Both players are a little bit too low. Going under the stage, even as Meta Knight with your 100,000 jumps and infinite recovery, still puts you at very large stage disadvantage. And when you're
Especially
playing
against
players,
another Meta Knight who can take huge advantage of that.
not to mention players of this caliber, it's not a good situation. Ooh, that was fast.
Excellent punish by Nairo.
Otori using his slow glide against him, trades, but Nairo wins the overall battle.
Oh, Nairo trying to read an action out of shield instead of doing a safe up air to pressure him. Nice power shield to up B. These players' punishes are both on point. Oh, excellent read from Otori.
Both players whiff. Nairo's 36% behind.
Oh, a tech error that could have been something. Nairo reading that very telegraphed up B. Excellent job. Nairo making up a huge deficit right now.
Only 21% behind. He has a chance still to take this. Never count out a player just because they're behind.
Oh!
Oh, the trade ends in Otori's favor. Nairo is on his last stock of winners finals, one way or another. This match will end with this last stock. Now, is he willing to plank this out?
I don't see it coming, but I mean, it could happen.
Much
Anything could
respect.
happen. Too much respect, too much honor from the Japanese players.
Too much. I mean, there's like first place is somewhere around 4,500.
There's no such thing as too much honor. But oh, excellent up B. Once again, Nairo is one hit away from tying this up.
Here comes a flip. That could have been the game if he pressed it a little bit longer, but we are in the final stock of winners finals.
Now, this is where the Japanese nerves of steel may come into play, or may fade away quickly. Oh! Oh!
Great.
Excellent follow-up from
Takes the
Nairo.
lead.
Takes a slight lead. Now Otori in one of the hardest positions to recover from, that being the edge against Meta Knight. Oh, Nairo getting a little anxious, drops his shield early.
For a second there, it was perfectly tied. Ooh, double up B.
Oh, and it
takes
is
the
now
lead.
Nairo's favor once more. Oh, these matches are too close to call.
All right. You know, on this stage, in certain situations, this is very much kill. That is very much kill percent. Great air dodge right the up B, but he got tagged on the ground. If he gets hit again with a major move, he's going to go down.
Oh.
Stalemate for a second. Otori makes the right read. Gigantic chance. Everybody's hands are in the air. Otori tags him.
Otori takes it. That is winners finals, ladies and gentlemen. Oh.
And barefoot and grinning ear to ear.
Otori is
Otori hugged by
Amsa coming up, international support. I will be back in 1 second. I need to make a brief phone call.